Hello, dear women, and happy International Women's Day. I wanted to read a poem that I wrote for you. Prayer for International Women's Day. On this, the International Day of Women, I send out a prayer for my sisters around the world. For the women with hope who send hearts and smiles via text and Facebook, and the women with despair, wondering where they will find their next meal or a dry pair of socks for their child, and the women of 1912 who marched not just for bread, but also roses, for food and dignity. To you, my sisters, I send my prayers. For the women in burqas, whose faces I cannot see, and the women in saris, who sparkle with color and bangles. For the women whose husbands were chosen for them, and the women who married for love, and for the struggle in both paths, and the struggle in all attempts to love. To you, my sisters, to all of us, I send my blessings. For the young college graduate, unable to find a job, and the woman who works such long hours, her children cry to see her. To all of us, peace, comfort, and blessings. For all the women who refused to be good, for the women burned at the stake as witches, or burned on the funeral pyre as devoted wives, and the women who kept the faith when others were burned. For the women who marched for my right to vote, and the woman who refused to move to the back of the bus, I send my blessings, love, and gratitude. For the woman who one day may be President of the United States, and the women who prefer another candidate, to you, my sisters, I send my love. For all the mothers of this planet, for the teachers, nurses, social workers, engineers, doctors, lawyers, and waitresses, for those who birth their gifts in families and children, and those who birth them in visions and movements, for my own mother, who loves my visits, loves her granddaughter, and loves life. For the women who have support, and those who do not. For the women who live in mansions, and those on the street. For the women who walk in marches, and the women who stay at home. For the young, the old, the healthy, and the sick. Blessings on all these. For my spiritual elders, the woman who said, "Your tears are the anointing of the soul," and the other who taught me, "Your sexual energy is a healing force." For the woman who spoke to me of listening to the moon, and the other who showed me how to love the startling spiders in my dreams. Blessings to you, gratitude, love and blessings this day. For the women who teach me day by day the meaning of dedication and love. May we all love spiders. May we all receive the wisdom of the moon. May we all speak our tenderness, unfurl our truth, stand up and be counted. Create, multiply, participate, and act. The world needs us to love each other. I see you, sister. I hold your hand across generations, across ages, across languages, across cultural divides. Like the women of 1912, we, the women of today, walk for roses as well as bread. May we, all women everywhere, have a roof over our heads, food in our bellies, true love in our hearts, and the gift of roses. Namaste, dear friends.